Hey guys, Knifey Bucker here. We're coming at you with another video. This is a thoughts video on Ohio State Tulsa. We're here on Friday, September 17th, I believe. Ohio State lose last week. Pretty bad loss to a team. I believe they were ranked 12th. So, I mean, not a horrible team by any stretch. I kind of underestimated them admittedly, although it was 2014. I just remembered back during the national championship game in 2014. I don't watch a lot of Pac-12 football. I don't. It's on late. I'm a responsible adult. I have to go to bed. I have to do things in the morning. So, I can't stay up till 2. I mean, the weekends I can stay up a little more, but it's on way late to where I'm doing other things. I watch football during the day, evening, and then I normally do other things, even if I'm up. So I don't watch a lot of Oregon football. I don't. So I just kind of, in my head, popped up 2014. We just overpowered them. The size was huge. They were undersized. Our linebackers bigger than their linemen. That wasn't the case last week, which I've heard. I mean, I listened to Uncle Lou. I listened to other stuff on the internet, shows of it that talk college football on YouTube and other places. They have said that Oregon has done better recruiting. They've gotten more physical. Their size has gotten better, and it showed. Last week they were bigger. They outplayed us. Now a lot of people are saying, "Oh my God, they're acting like they blew us out." They didn't blow us out. They won by 8. People saying that Oregon dominated offense, defense, line, everything. Well, if they did do that and they only won by 8, what does that say about Oregon? I mean, they played a good game. They deserve to win, but I don't agree that they just dominated the line on offense and defense. They didn't. It was a back and forth game. We came out sloppy. We didn't have our A game, and they took advantage and they won, and they deserve credit for that. This week is a different story. Tulsa, I really just looked up their record, 0-2. I don't even know what conference they're in, to be honest. This game needs to be I obviously don't think it's going to be a shutout, but it needs to be, we need to score at least in the 60s. I mean, I hate to say that, but we need to make, I've heard the most you can do when you play a bad team is blow them out. And, obviously, if we came into this 0-2, like maybe beat Oregon by a couple touchdowns, we would come into this game with a little more leeway. We don't have leeway right now. You're not going to be able to impress anyone by beating Tulsa. And then I think next week they play like Akron. The most you can do these next 2 weeks is just blow the team out. Win by 5, 6 touchdowns. Get ready for the Big Ten and try to run the table. And then we don't play Wisconsin or Iowa in the regular season. So we would play Wisconsin or Iowa in the Big Ten championship game. And then, I know the Big Ten isn't the best this year. I think Penn State's good. Michigan State, I guess, has looked pretty good. Wisconsin's looked good, even though they lost to Penn State. We have good teams. So, I would still think an 11-1 Big Ten champion, because Notre Dame's not going undefeated this year. Notre Dame is probably are going to lose at least 4 or 5 games this year. The spin job I've heard from Notre Dame fans is amazing. According to Notre Dame fans, Florida State's going to go 11-1. Toledo is going to go 11-1. Which, obviously right now Florida State can't go 11-1. They lost last week. You've seen what Florida State has done since they played Notre Dame, and the fact that they only beat Florida State by a field goal speaks volumes. And I've heard people spin about how these teams are good and we're still good. Like anything can happen any given Sunday. No, in college football, anything should not be happening any given. I guess it's Saturday, not Sunday, but Notre Dame is hot doo-doo. So I think most years the Big Ten champion, either being undefeated or one loss, should get in the playoffs. It comes down to really Notre Dame being undefeated, or who's the Pac-12 champion. Now that's when it'll come in. If Oregon goes on to win the Pac-12 and are undefeated or have maybe one loss, it'll be down to Oregon and Ohio State. The SEC champions always getting in. ACC, unless it's not Clemson. It's going to be SEC champion, Clemson, and then it comes down to, I guess you could do Pac-12, but no, Oklahoma, Oklahoma's getting in, unless they lose, or I guess lose a couple. Oregon, Oklahoma as the Big 12 champion, the undefeated or one loss is getting in. Okay, and then it's going to be Alabama or Georgia, undefeated or one loss, SEC champion, they're getting in. You could say the other SEC team might get in between Alabama and Georgia. But normally most years for a Big Ten school, it comes down to Notre Dame being good that year or the Pac-12 champion. Those are the two things that depend on us getting in. We need Oregon to lose. We need some no-name. We need Arizona. I don't know the standings right now in the Pac-12. Like I said, I don't watch it. But we need Arizona or some no-name team to win the Pac-12. And Notre Dame, they're about to get blown out by UC, Cincinnati. Don't get me started on UC fans. Don't. It'll be bad. That's another video. But Notre Dame plays UC, which that's a win. Either UC is going to lose or Notre Dame's going to lose. That's another thing. Because that's another factor. Cincinnati, which, like I said, Cincinnati's another video. But this game for Ohio State against Tulsa, they need to make a statement. The game cannot be in doubt. They need to score at least 14-21 before they even get a stop. The first 2 or 3 drives have to be scores. They need to be one of those games that is just a laugher. And then, I would recommend not even putting in the backups. This needs to be a statement. Needs to be. Because, I guess a win would be a win. If they win by 1 touchdown, I guess it wouldn't. At this point, everyone's down on Ohio State. But if we go on to be 11-1, even if we win this by touchdown, I don't think it'll matter. It wins a win. It'll still be 11-1 in Big Ten champion if the things we need to happen. But yeah, so Ohio State, Tulsa. I believe the game's at noon. It's either noon or 3:30. I'm thinking it's noon. But yeah, I'm excited. Here in about 3 weeks, I'll be going to my first Ohio State game. It'll be, I think, Ohio State, Maryland, the homecoming game. Me and my wife are going. It should be exciting. But yeah, these next 2 weeks are just about working the kinks. They need to be worked out. Firing Kerry Combs would be ideal. But if not, firing him, just resituate it. Someone else call the play. Someone do something. There's no reason why the defense should have been playing like they did. There's 3 5-stars on this defensive line. There is no reason it should be as mediocre as it is. Yeah, and by the way, I got new glasses. I may look nerdy as hell, but they're the most comfortable glasses I have ever owned. I kept breaking the nose thing on them, and then I went to the eyeglasses to get new glasses, and then store to get new glasses, and yeah, there's no nose thing. Smooth, most comfortable glasses I've ever had. But yeah, so it should not be a game that's not in doubt. It should not be in doubt at all. I'm predicting 65-10. I don't think we're getting on a shutout. But it's Tulsa playing in the conference they do, playing teams they play, and they're 0-2. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know any more than that. This needs to be a blowout. And then, like I said, next week I think they play Akron. Should be another blowout. And then I think the first game, I'm going to the second game, the homecoming game against Maryland. I'm thinking they play the Penn State. I'm not sure. I have to look. But once the conference season starts, then it's go time, and they need to win out. They don't have any I mean, they can technically lose to a non-division team, I think, or no? I think all Big Ten losses are treated the same. No, they got to win out. And then I still think they could possibly get in the playoffs. Which at this point, I mean, playoffs. The way they played last week, playoffs. I mean, I know it'd be funny for people to like Ohio State. They got blown out anyway against Alabama, but we'd be fixing to get blown out by Georgia or Oklahoma. But I think we have the players to not get blown out. It's amazing how bad this defense has been with the players. And that's why I've been so mad at Kerry Combs. I mean, if the players are this good, this well recruited, and the defense looks like it does. I mean, I know we have a lot of freshmen on defense. I saw something the other day that our two best linebackers are freshmen. That's alarming. But I mean, I don't know. I still think maybe my expectations, I've been spoiled. But I feel like even young players, they should be able to, I don't know. Just, I'm hoping the defense does better. And, yeah, the video ran kind of long, but that'll be it. I'm looking forward to this weekend, getting back on the groove, but getting back in the groove, and hopefully we can, I don't think the season is over. I don't think it's over. Having some time to calm down and think about it, I don't think the season is over. Our room for error is gone, and we just have to I think C.J. Stroud has played well. He has not been like a wow. He hasn't just awed me, but he hasn't been horrible either. So yeah, like I said, another video on the quarterback situation. But yeah, that'll do this video. It's already ran way too long. If you like the video, any thoughts on Ohio State and their season, be sure to leave it in the comment section. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.